much we love you, and I'm going to start off with telling Mom how awesome she is. So, Mom, I feel so lucky and so blessed to have you as my mom, and I just want to thank you for showing us what it means to be a selfless, loving, unconditional loving mom to her friends and family. And I want you to know that God has used you in our lives in so many ways, and you always put our needs and other people's needs before your own. I can't remember a time where you've done something that you've truly wanted to do. It's always been for our happiness, and through us that makes you happy, and I only wish I can be as good a mom as you one day, as good a wife as you one day. So I love you, and thank you for that.
Hi Mom, I first off want to tell you how much I love you and how much I appreciate all the things that you do for us kids. I cannot express enough how blessed I feel to have a mom that will drive 3 hours to my rescue just so I can get a silly facial. I'm simply blessed to have you in my life. I thank you so much for every time you come down, you make sure our fridge is filled. Even when I say, oh no, we don't need anything, you still stop and you still make sure you buy that Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream because you know your son-in-law will thank you for it. I really just want you to know that I love you and that all the things that you do for us don't go unnoticed. And it's just the little things that really truly touch my heart and make me realize that I want to be like you when I grow up. And that's truly what I'm striving to be, is to be more like you, because I appreciate all the things that you do. So hopefully when all my children are grown up, they can see me, they can see you through me, and that's truly what I appreciate you for. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Hey there, Mom. Man, what a blessing it has been to be your son over the past 20 and a half years. Man, you are one person who cares so much. You're such a thoughtful person, and you go above and beyond the call of duty in order to just make sure that people feel loved and feel cared for. The amount of detail that you pay attention to in order to make a setting just so perfect for each situation is just incredible, and the amount of sacrificing that you do in order to ensure my happiness and the happiness of my sisters and the happiness of everybody. Man, you just go above and beyond in every circumstance, and the way that you love through giving is just incredible. I've never known anybody in my life who loves through the joy of giving like you do. Man, you are a giver of good gifts, just like the Lord, and I see the Lord's character in you in that way, and it's just awesome that you have such good character, and you just go above and beyond, and I thank you so much for that love that you've shown. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Mom. Have a Merry Christmas.
Popsy, I am also so lucky and blessed to have you as my dad. Your selfless love towards your friends and family has been a true impact in my life, and I know in many others' lives. You also put other people's needs before your own, and it just really shows how much you care about other people and your family, and the sacrifices that you have had to make throughout our lives. I know has been really hard. Being gone when we were younger just really shows how much you're willing to do and sacrifice to protect and provide for your family. And I'm really thankful for that. God has really, I feel, used you in so many ways as well, in your family's lives and in your friends' lives. But for us, it's through that selfless love, and I think also through your sense of humor, your lightheartedness, and being able to be goofy and silly and just not care what other people think. And I think that's such an important quality to have, so thank you.
Hey Dad, I'm so excited to sit here today and tell you how much I love you and appreciate all the things that you've done for me and for everybody else in our family. One thing that really stands out to me throughout the years is your positivity in life, and no matter what hurdles you had to jump over or things that came in front of you that were a challenge, you always tackled it with a positive attitude, and I think that really defines who you are. That's one thing that I want to be like. I want to tackle life with a positive attitude, just the way that you do, because I see how far it's gotten you and how many friends you have, and just your attitude defines who you are, and I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate that in you. Specifically, I think back to the moments of wanting to quit sports, or wrecking on my dirt bike, or running into a tree with a snowmobile. Like those were like not serious things to be upset about, but you always were positive about it, even though you probably cringed at us running into a tree with the snowmobile. You never got upset at us. You were always positive and just laughed it off and showed us that you don't need to sweat the small stuff. And even when something serious comes in your way, like you don't let it get you to a negative place. And I appreciate that in you, and I will always aspire and hope that I can be remotely close to how positive you are in life. So I just want to say thank you, I love you, and let's go ride some snowmobiles. Love you.
Hey Dad, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to take a quick minute today just to share with you how much I love you and how thankful I am for you in the ways that you have just raised me up to be a man. Yeah, you are just such a hard worker. You never stop working, and you never complain. And yeah, so your work ethic is just incredible, and it's one that I hope to show the half of to my kids and to generations to come. So thank you for showing what it means to be a man of work, and also thank you so much for just teaching me how to do things, teaching me how to ride a bike, teaching me how to chop wood, how to ride a motorcycle, how to fish. All those things are just wonderful small things that you placed into my life that has allowed me to be who I am today. And I'm just so thankful for your intentionality and the purpose that you place behind everything that you do. Thank you for being so positive, so generous, and so kind in all circumstances. The character of God really shines through you in many ways. One way being His kindness and His goodness, and just the way that you always have mercy. And that's just a character of God that's placed in your heart, and I'm so thankful for it. And I thank you that it's something that you have passed on to us, and I hope that I can pass on to generations to come as well. So Dad, thank you for being so awesome. I love you so much. Merry Christmas.
High five! High five! I remember when we went on that glorious hiking trip that was overnight, and Robert Schmidt kept saying, "It's just around the corner," but it just kept going on and on and on. It was hotter than heck. My neck cooler broke. We had a lightning storm where Mom ripped Andrea's backpack off while we had to hide under the tree while the lightning was striking down. Then we finally got to our camp. It was a pretty night camping, and then Dad's shoes melting on the fire. It was just everything that could go wrong was going wrong. But that's what makes it fun looking back it's a good memory.
I also remember sitting in the garden and weeding the garden with you, and oftentimes didn't want to go weed because it was a chore, but once we got out there and we put on our oversized gardening gloves and started pulling out the weeds, and Kendra and I would sneak over and eat the carrots and the peas, and it's just one of those memories that I really, really love, and hope to have a garden one day with my children and be able to bless them with those memories, and also just the healthy food that we provided.
I remember when we would go to the beach and Dad and I would go out and we would build the sand castles, and it was so much fun because we'd just spend so long putting so much detail into the sand castle and building the perfect moat and the bridge and putting all the little towers on it, and it was just super fun building it. And then the best part, after Mom took a picture of us, was when I would jump and belly flop onto the sand castle and I would just have sand all over me, and it was just a good time and a good memory from the past of just having fun with you guys on the beach. So
We love you.
We love you.
we love you, Mom and Dad. Merry Christmas.